As you see, I'm out doing my walk and everything. You know, since the weather done went down, it's nice out here now. It's not hot. Do my walk before I go in for the night. I'm over 5 minutes from my house, from the the Family Dollar warehouse that I used to work at for 8 years. On January 3rd, 2018 was when I was hired. When I came into this place, I did not think I was gonna make it because I don't know how to drive a car. I didn't know how to drive anything, but I had to learn how to drive something. The description of the job was learning how to drive. I had to learn how to drive that center rider. But once I learned to drive the center rider, it helped me. I struggled. I met my original department manager, Andre Davis. He gave me a verbal, and he kept it. But one thing I never did, that 8 years out here, I never got on the final. Like most people have, I've never got on the final, not myself on the final. But he's like, because once you get a verbal, then you get regular, then you get a final. I was just on a regular verbal, and he gave me a verbal, and he said, "Look, just keep trying." And I was right at 90%, but I come from being on a verbal to almost to being borderline. Didn't learn how to drive the thing, and then I became a top 10 puller, top 5 puller, top 10 puller, or top on our ship. And not only that, I became a certified trainer 5 years ago. And after that, I was sent out of town like 4 years before I became a trainer. And I was sent to West Memphis 7 times, and I was sent to Florida once. Went out there to train other people from 2023 to 2 years ago. And God has been good to me. I had my good and bad days at this place. At the end of the day, just kind of went to hate that the place went downhill afterwards, because new management, they changed our conveyor system, went from pallets to rotor carts. You know, we had new management and everything else. And then Dollar Tree sold us to 2 private-owned companies. This is the original warehouse, so it was time to shut it down. But we had a top 5 warehouse a long time ago. All of a sudden, had not really it went downhill, and that's why I decided to shut it down. But I got my good, bad. But I do got a lot of memories. This job really took me places. It helped me get out of my element. As I stepped out of my zone, stepped out of my comfort zone, it learned how to drive something. And also, it allowed me to get on airplanes, which I never got on an airplane. Now I can get on planes. I've been all over the place, just because of the grace of the job, my good work, and I did what I had to do. And I was one of the best trainers that we had here at this Family Dollar. And as you see, I'm putting the video over here. You know, this was where we first used to go in at. Well, not the original spot. The original spot is around the corner. We used to go in at long years ago. Yes, this we used to go in at right here. We're badge in right there. Badge in right here. January 3rd, 2018 to May 13th, 2026. And when I go back to Rite Aid and go walking when I'm out and about, the old's not Rite Aid anymore, but I'm gonna do a video over there also, because I got laid off. I was there for 9 years, and I used to be a backup group leader, and I was there for 9 years, and I also, that place taught me a lot. That gave me the blueprint on how to come work at a warehouse, to come here to work at the end of the day. And then I'm gonna go to where our new break room was at, that they put there at the end of last year. As you see, and then you had people here that had bad attitudes, and we had bad management. We had good management, we had bad management, but the bad management helped run this place to the ground. But I had good people that I bonded with too. Also, this was our break room. Well, our new break room anyway. And that's where I used to sit at. And while my locker used to be over there. But God is good. At the end of the day, yeah, and I've been out of work 2 months today. My full-time, this was my primary job, so I'm just really working my part-time right now. As God is still making a way for me. He's feeding me the 2 fish and the 5 loaves. That's in the book of Matthew. That's in the New Testament. The only New Testament about is the New Testament. Is the 2 fish and the 5 loaves. He's feeding me, and he's feeding me good. And when I think I don't have, but I got more than enough. I got more than what I think. And guess what? He fed those 5,000 people 2 fish and 5 loaves, and he got leftovers. And guess what? I got leftovers, even though I'm working one job right now. But I'm making way less money than I'm making. But at the end of the day, I got a peace of mind, and God is able to make a way for me. That's why I'm not worried about this job down, and I'm not worried about the other. I'm not panicking. Yeah, even when I feel like I'm when I break down spiritually, but I'm not. I might be down, but I'm not broken. I refuse to let my will be broken, because I've been through so much of the lot, and I've been through the same type of layoff 10 years ago. And at the end of the day, but I prepared myself. I'm not going to allow myself to go through the struggles that I went through when I got my first layoff 10 years ago at Rite Aid on the same day. After 9 years, and today I got a piece about it. God has paid a way for me to do what he got to do. He paid all my bills, and then he's provided for me, like I say. And he has leftovers. He got leftovers from the 2 fish and the 5 loaves. That's what I'm comparing this to. But I hope everybody, like I say, and I pray for all my family, all colleagues, if I don't see them anymore. And I still got pictures of the ones that I took a picture of that I won't get to see anymore. And you know, at the end of the day, we all up there, right up in that spot right up there. On May 13th, we had to come up here and sign. On May 18th, we had to come up here and sign off. But May 13th was our last day. I took pictures right here with some of my colleagues on May 13th, our last day, actual last day. But I hope that everybody, I wish all my former colleagues well. Some of us have got jobs and some of us don't. And you know, and I hope nobody don't do nothing out the way, ordinary, commit suicide, anything else. That's why I just pray for everybody, because you know people need the job how to do when they get jobs laid off and things. But I hope everybody be blessed, have a blessed night. May God bless.